What's up, guys? Welcome to week 15 of my 2018 training. I believe this is the fourth week of the conjugate split that I'm running. I'm going to stop trying to keep track of that. We're just going to go with week 15. So this past weekend here, this is the week of the 9th. I was over in Bend and Sisters for competition. We had about 15 of our lifters competing out in the USPA Oregon Outlaw Classic. As a team, we took home best lifter. Our female lifter, Leah, she won best women's lifter overall, and then also actually beat the best men's lifter by a couple of Wilks points. She finished the day with a 453 Wilks score. We also won best team, and we also took home about, I think, 6 or 7 national records. So an awesome showing for us as a team out in Sisters. Had a great weekend out there. It was nice to get out of town for a little bit. So this training week was also cut a little bit short, which is why I took the heavier raw work the week before, because I knew I was going to miss a max effort lower workout on Monday during the drive back. So what you're seeing here is everything from the Wednesday speed day up through the following Saturday max effort bench day. On this day here, we ended up working with the Swiss bar, using a relatively close grip here for triples. Ended up taking triples at up to 255 plus 80 pounds of chain, so like low threes at the top. And by and large, most of this day felt pretty good. Didn't have any significant amount of shoulder pain or instability. Still a little bit of discomfort towards the lockout as I got fatigued throughout the day, so only took the one back off set of 10 at the 185 plus 80 pounds of chain there, and then smashed the living shit out of my triceps, and was actually able to do some full range of motion back work too. So not just relying on the retraction variations that I've been doing for about the last 5 weeks or so. Actually did some full lat pull downs and some full rowing motions, and those actually felt really good. I'm feeling some decent movement in through my scapulas on both sides, and I'm able to get a relatively even contraction in through my upper back. So that was pretty encouraging. On the speed day here, which was the Wednesday workout, bar speed is definitely picking up. My consistency with my touch point in that closer grip is also good, and all 15 of these sets were pain-free, so that is also pretty encouraging. The clavicle adjustment I got last time from John definitely seemed to help, so hopefully we can get a little bit more work done on that this week, being the week after the video training you're seeing there, and kind of keep things moving in the right direction. So everything is going pretty good. The shoulders are starting to clean themselves up. My hips have been acting pretty good as well. No major issues on either the two movements on the lower body speed day. So I've still thus far been successful at squatting raw every week since starting this kind of a split. My hips are handling it well, the variety and the different movements that I'm doing, and just kind of picking things that feel good for my body and let me still try and push hard without kind of nudging up against that pain in through the shoulder, or the instability has definitely helped as well. So it's kind of trying to avoid picking the scab by continuing to pick things that aggravate the things that I'm trying to work around. So that brings us to the speed day here. Worked 10 doubles. This time I am going to be using chains for this next couple week wave. I'll probably be a 4-week wave this time around. That way I can get 3 weeks of variations, and then on the 4th week take some heavy work done raw again. Although I might change the format of that. I'm going to have to kind of play it by ear based on how everything's feeling, but I think that I might still squat with singles, but I might just keep my deadlift at 500 when I get there and just pull multiple reps, and then I'll kind of use the clean reps that I pull with around 500 as kind of a barometer of how well everything's working. So we'll see. I'm going to kind of toss that idea around for the next couple of weeks, but all of these felt pretty good. I was having some shifting in through the earlier sets just because my shoulder was a little bit tight and I just wasn't cueing the lat correctly, but after the first few sets I was able to get that cleaned up, and as you can see, these are nice and even between left and right, no noticeable shift, no diving of one of the shoulders, and I'm also not squatting too deep, which I was doing last week on the heavier work. So I'm trying to make a conscious effort to just reverse the squat just below parallel instead of going 2 inches below, and having my hips loosen up and get a little unstable. So that will be something that I can continue to work on. Doing the slight pause squat rather than just a full-on squat, I think will help with that. And I like the feel of the lighter pause squat against chain because it's forcing me to get down position, find the position, stay tight there, and then fire up aggressively in the newer stance that I'm doing. So still getting used to that and some of the leverage changes as my body weight continues to drop down. At the time of recording this, I'm back around 244 to 245. So we'll see, anywhere from 6 to maybe 10 more pounds and then I should be done. So that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and check out the gym's website at savagegym.com.